Hello, you are welcome. The question here on circle geometry say find the from the diagram below, calculate angle TQP and B angle QTS. So the first one says TQP. So look at it like this: TQP. That is this angle here. TQP. So this angle is what we are looking for. And the second one is QTS. So we have QTS. That is the whole of this angle. So now for us to start, I would like to look at this triangle first of all. This line from the center of the circle to the circumference is a radius. So this line is a radius, this particular line. Similarly, from the center of a circle to the radius to the circumference is also a radius. So that means these two lines are the radius of the circle. Now you agree with me that these two sides, since they are equal, it means that this triangle is an isosceles triangle. Isosceles triangle, that is when two sides of a triangle are equal. So the theorem from that isosceles triangle states that the base angle of an isosceles triangle are equal. So that means if this angle, for example, is x, that means this angle here will also be x, this full angle. So because the base angle of an isosceles triangle are equal. So from this triangle now, we can take the sum of angles in the triangle as x, let me call this question A, as x plus 56 is equal to 180, because sum of angles in the triangle add up to 180. So x plus s, that will give me 2x is equal to 180 is already on this side. This positive 56, if it comes to this side, it becomes negative 56. And from there, I have 2x is equal to 180 minus 56 will simply give me 124. So I can now divide both sides by 2 and divide this by 2. So this 2 will cancel 2, and I'm left with x on this side, which is equals to 124 divided by 2 will give me 62. So that means each of this angle now is 62. Then now, a line from this, don't forget this angle, this line PR is a tangent. So it is tangent to the circle at this point Q, because an external line that touches a circle is a tangent. So it is tangent to this circle at this point Q. So a line from the center of a circle onto a tangent is perpendicular to the tangent, or is at right angle to the tangent. So that means the whole of this angle here is 90 degree, right angle or perpendicular. So that is what that theorem says. So when you see a line from the center of a circle onto a tangent, the angle that that line makes with the tangent is 90 degrees. So that means the whole of this angle is 90 degrees. So from there, I can just simply say that this angle TQP that we are looking for, so this angle TQP, which is this side now, this part now, yes. So this TQP, I'll write it down, TQP plus this x now, which is the angle that we obtained before. So x is equal to 62. So I'll say plus 62 is equal to 90 degrees, because the line here is at right angle to this tangent. So the whole of this place is 90 degrees. So TQP, which is this angle, added to the x that we have here, all together should be equal to 90 degrees. So from there, I can simply write that TQP is equal to 90 minus, because this positive 62, when it comes to this side, it becomes negative 62. So from there, we obtain the first question that TQP is equal to, that will be 28 degrees. 90 minus 62 is 28 degrees. So angle TQP is 28 degrees. Okay, so now let's move to the second part of the question. I'll write it as question B here now. Let me solve on this side. So now this second part of the question is asking us, don't forget, the second part of the question is asking us to find angle QTS. Angle QTS. That is the whole of this angle. Now, let's look at these 2 points here, T and Q. Point T and Q. Now we have a line moving from T to the center of the circle, and another line moving from Q to the center of the circle to form this angle 56. In a similar way, we have a line from the same T to the circumference of the circle, and also from the same Q to the circumference of the circle to form this angle here. To form that angle. So now you agree with me that in a situation like this, where lines are coming from the same point, a pair goes to the circumference, another pair goes to the center, you agree with that the angle at the center is twice that at the circumference. So that means 2 times the angle at this circumference now, that is TSQ. Let me call it TSQ. Or I can call it TSV. Let me call it TSV. So the twice the angle at this circumference is equal to the angle at the center, which is 56. So for me to get TSV, I simply divide both sides by 2. And I divide this by 2. So that will give me the angle at that point as, because these 2 we cancel 2. So I have TSV as equal to angle what? 28. So that means this angle here is equal to, this angle here is equals to 28, which is also angle in alternate segments. You can see now that means this place, this 28 is also equal to this angle because they are angle in alternate segment, 28, 28. You can see the values. So with that now, we can find this angle here. Let me call this angle Y. So don't forget, we already have this place as 28. So we can now use sum of angle in a triangle. So I can go ahead and say, don't forget the writing I'm writing there. I have this angle already as 28. And I'm taking this angle here as Y. So we can add these 3 angles in this triangle to make 180. So that I can find the value of Y there. So now you agree with me that this angle there, which is Y plus the 28 plus 100, that is the third angle there, 100. So all together is equal to sum of angle in a triangle, which is 180 degrees. So Y will be equal to 180 minus 28 plus 100 is 128. When it comes to this side, it becomes negative 128. So Y will be equal to 180 minus 128 will give us 52. 52 degrees. So that means this angle here is equal to 52 degrees. This angle Y here is 52 degrees. So finally now, the angle here, that is, we're asked to find angle QTS. Angle QTS. That is what the question is asking us to find. QTS. So QTS will be the sum of this whole angle here. The sum of the whole angle here, which is the angle that we have as X here plus the angle that we have as Y here. So that will give us, let me write it here, that will give you give us QTS as equal to the value of y that we just obtained now, which is 52, plus the value of x that we obtained before. You can see x is 62. That is this angle here, 62. So 62. And 52 plus 62 will give us 114. So 114 is that angle QTS, and that's the final answer. Hope you enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more videos like this. Thank you for watching.